spot for sunrise, and as you just saw from that footage, it's snowing. Spring break, more snow. This year has been treacherous. The difference being is that we're in Bryce Canyon, and Bryce Canyon has a huge payoff. Now, it's 6:30 in the morning, sunrise is at 7:17. It won't probably crest over those hills to about 7:30. That's an hour. So the weather report says it's going to clear within the hour, yet it's still snowing. Not sure how this is going to work out, but you know, if you don't try, there's no payoff. So we're giving it a shot this morning. I'm going to freeze. I'll check back in when I'm out frozen like a popsicle. I don't know if you guys can pick it out on here, but the light's starting to develop just a sliver of it under these clouds over here. We're gonna walk down a little ways while this all develops. It could be spectacular as it burns off. It's looking good. This is what this game is sometimes. It's 20 something degrees out here, 25 degrees, and it's a waiting game to see what happens. But regardless of what actually happens this morning, it took a lot to get up, especially when you opened the door and saw that the car was covered with snow. But knowing that the opportunities that it might create, well, here we are, and it's certainly beautiful out here. That's a little sketchy if you ask me, because that's a sheer drop. One big wind and the camera goes, but it's spiked in there, sort of. So we'll just continue to wait. Waiting game. Beautiful here though, beautiful. Okay guys, we've been waiting here this time for about, well, what time is this? It's about 7:40. So sunrise was at 7:17. Sun would never break through that big cloud block there, but it looks like it's starting to do something right now as it's getting higher to that edge of the cloud. But I don't know, so come over here and stand with my camera as the wind picks up. So I don't really know what to expect here, but you know, been waiting for a good chunk of time, and we'll wait it out just for a little longer to see what happens. But what I'm hoping for is that it casts a little bit of light, or we get some sun rays coming through those clouds. It's impossible to know. And if it doesn't work, guess where I'll be tomorrow morning? Part 2. So we'll come back and try to get the shot that we're trying to achieve here. All right, looks like I'm throwing in the towel this morning. The light never quite developed for me. It just, by the time it broke through, the sun was too high over those clouds, which is kind of what it was, whether it was going to break through this morning early or not, and it was close, but it just never quite did it, and so I had to wait. And now that the sun's out, it's just the light that's being cast isn't quite right. It's just a little bit too harsh, and I'm looking for that real golden light, And I'm looking to just get that sun as it crests those peaks over there to get that nice sun star. Unfortunate, but guess what? I'm here for one more day, so it's going to happen tomorrow. And the weather, the outlook looks amazing, looks completely clear. So we shouldn't have any problems. So I will make sure that I throw the images up for you, the ones that at least I tried this morning, and I'll be back in the AM. I'll see you then. Day 2, and day 2 is proving to be much better. Not a cloud in the sky, absolutely pristine. Just to let you know, well, obviously I'm back here at Bryce Canyon overlooking the Bryce Canyon Amphitheater. The spot that I'm at is up by Inspiration Point. I wanted to go to Bryce Point this morning, but I checked it yesterday and all the trails are closed by it, so I couldn't get to where I wanted to. So this is the best because the sun is going to rise directly in front of us, illuminating the canyon here. So that is where I'm going to shoot this morning. I'm going to shoot right here on the edge, and I pray that we get that sun star, that in that just that glow casting over this. It's lovely. It's lovely. What a beautiful morning. I was literally the only one here. Once again, the only one here. Yesterday when I came, well, it was snowing. Yesterday was more understandable. But this morning, again, the only person in the parking lot up here at Inspiration Point. Definitely not finding photographers around here. What a beautiful place, though. Okay, so I'm gonna wait it out for the next 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes, and I'm going to take a couple of pictures while I still have. I'm going to try to take a picture of this tree again in this different light this morning, and wait for the sun to rise. I'm only here for that one image this morning. Fingers crossed. Sun's about to crest. I moved the camera just about 50 yards, 30 yards down from where I was doing the time lapse. So I'm going to shoot this. The sun is coming up directly in front of us in my hole as it crests, which any minute now. I got camera set. I'm going to shoot it at around f16 to try to get that sun star, and then wait to see how it illuminates these hoodoos. I might have to do it in 2. Get the sun as it's here and layer them in Photoshop, cover up the sun on the next shot as it's a little higher illuminating here. So we'll see. We'll see if it's a 2 shot or I can do it in 1. I don't know, but most likely it's going to be 2 different shots. And I'm going to bracket these 2/3 of a stop, 5 image bracket, and we should be good. All right, so I will definitely show you guys the images that I shot this morning, that I'm about to shoot this morning, that I shot yesterday, and a few that I shot at sunset as I walked the rim looking for compositions the other day. I'll throw those all up after this shoot. What a gorgeous morning. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is my last day in Bryce, so I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I better get at it right now. for that to it's about to cast the last light, what I did is I got a couple of pictures as the sun just crested, got that real nice sun star. The lens did a great job, and I think I'm about at 12 millimeters or so, just because I framed the sun in the perfect third corner of that upper third, right in the crosshair. I don't know if I meant to do that. I was trying to get it in that third, but then when I looked, it was like pinpoint right on there. And then what I did is I just stuck my finger for these last shots as the light's just kissing the top of these hoodoos. I just stuck my finger there to kill out that sun, and then I'll pick the best image with the sun star, and then I'll pick the best image of the light that has been cast upon these hoodoos here, and I'll blend those two in Photoshop. So it's just some people don't like that. They want to try to get it in one shot, but it's virtually impossible. You can't really get it in one shot, because when that sun crests, that's the perfect time for that sun star before it's fully in the sky. And when it's just cresting, that light isn't hitting on these yet. So we need to get at a point where the sun is high enough to cast light here and low enough as it crests to get that perfect sun star. So it makes sense to merge those. Some people don't like that. I personally think that it's part of the art of photography, is not just doing this here, but thinking ahead of what you can do when you get home on the computer and how you can manipulate the light. So I'm going to get these last couple of images. I'm going to get out of here, go back to the room, pack up, another cup of coffee, hit the road. I'm going to be in southern Idaho by this afternoon. What a gorgeous morning. I certainly will miss this. And just so you know, the winter here is pretty brutal. Most of the trails that you can hike down into this area, down in these canyons, they're all closed, so we really are limited to hiking the rim. So I've been waiting for this image, and I think I got it this morning. I will go ahead and I'll take you into the office to show you exactly how I process these two images in Lightroom, Photoshop. I may even use a little Capture One, but most likely just Lightroom, Photoshop. So let me get my last couple images here, and I'll leave those images up for you as I end this video. Make sure that if you like my content, go ahead, hit that like button, and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content and you want to see more. Unfortunately, well, or fortunately, I'll see ya on the next one.